Growth Group, and of course the city of Northport, in bringing a Habitat home to the city of Northport. In 15 years, we hadn't had one, and Whitney and the mayor kind of got with Ms. Ellen Potts and Ms. Kathy Carnes and High Socks for Hope, and we are actually in the process of bringing a Habitat home to the city of Northport. We've got a groundbreaking August the 14th at 10 a.m. It's on site. It's at 3425 21st Street. So if you know where Crestman Elementary is, you just go down that same street, go west. It's a vacant lot to your left, and the property has been given to Habitat free and clear from the Buchalter Group. Kathy and her folks, High Socks for Hope they've already raised all the money for it. So what I'm asking now is for everybody to come out August the 14th, 2018 at 10 a.m. But one request that I'm going to ask council is what they are requesting from Habitat is to try to offset some of the costs, because we're going to have a disabled Navy vet kind of stay there. So that's going to be a big treat. But I know everything has a cost, and they've asked the council to consider waiving a few items regarding some of the building aspects of it. And again, in our pre-meeting, I asked Ron in his office about some of the aspects of it, and we actually have found a pathway to do it, minus the couple things that legally we just can't get around. And Mayor Aaron is going to pitch in on that one. And the fiscal impact that they're asking for is $3,257 even. Now, what that constitutes is basically the tap fee, the water development fee, and the sewer development fee. The tap fee is $550. The water development fee is $1,254, and the sewer development is $1,453. And Mayor Aaron's office will take care of the rest of it, which is the building fee of $408 and the erosion settlement control fee of $100. So again, we've been asked by Ms. Ellen Potts and Habitat to waive the 3 major fees for a total of $3,257. And again, this will go as an in-kind gift from the city to this nonprofit, so they can kind of get started pretty quick. They're going to try to do a blitz bill, but they're not pretty sure. So you'll probably see this house November, maybe. I think what Ellen was saying. So it's great for the community. I'm glad that they asked us to kind of take part in it. So again, Ron, I'm going to make a motion, if council will consider it, to approve the resolution request from Ellen Potts of Habitat for Humanity, deferring the water and the sewer development fees and the tap fee for a total of $3,257.00. And again, this is for the Habitat for Humanity home being constructed at 3425 24th Street. So that is in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Davis. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Sullivan,
Yes.
Councilman Hall.
Yes.
Motion carries.
That's all the business I have. District 3, Councilman Sullivan.
I don't know what you haven't covered yet. Just want to say thank you to Joe. I hope you're ready. I appreciate your willingness to serve. Right there with you. So good luck to you. Speaking of schools, everybody knows we go back to school on Wednesday. Had the open house for my first grader. Wow, first grader this year. So looking forward to that. Just hope everybody has a good school year. Watch for buses and children. Stay safe, and looking forward to a good year. That's all, Mr. President.
All right. District 4, Councilman Davis.
Yes, President Logan. I don't know what else I can say after what Mr. Jobson, Mr. Glenn, and Mr. Calvin said on the school systems. It's an issue. It's a concern of mine. Every issue they brought to the podium tonight, I fully support what they have said 100%. And best of luck to you, Mr. Calvin. I'll support you 100% too on your campaign. So good luck.
District 5, Councilman Hogg.
Yes, in terms of talking about the school system, I have to say I do agree with you, Jody, Ray. Jay brings up a very good point, though. I mean, it's easy for us to come in here and address the city council, but why are the masses not out addressing the Board of Education? Why are we not constantly, as parents and as community members, why are we not constantly in their face at all times promoting Northport? And I think that's the question that Jay was trying to drill down to is we can talk, but until we get basically the law of large numbers and get these people packing out the Board of Education meetings every week, addressing them every single week with what we feel about Northport and how Northport has been treated. It goes back to the simple statement of squeaky wheel gets the grease. And I do think that that's going to have to happen in order if you partner with the county Board of Education, or two, if you want to look at a feasibility study of a city school system. Either way, it's going to have to be controlled by the people. And there's not a person up here, mayor, council, that is not 100% behind the children of Northport. So any of us can always address our concerns with the County Board of Education, but there's only just a handful of people up here. If we get a lot of people that's constantly beating that drum, I think we might see some changes because of, like I said, squeaky wheel gets the grease. Another side note that I wanted to mention today is Mayor Aaron's anniversary, and I wanted to tell her and Sonny happy anniversary, and I'm sorry our meeting has lasted so long. I know y'all have got things to do tonight. So, Bruce, I did want to make one other point. Last council meeting, I had made a motion regarding paving for each district. I wanted to follow up on that to kind of get an idea of what kind of timeline we are discussing in order to get that bidded out and we actually start seeing some pavement on some roads.
We're actually moving on that. We do need to discuss District 1 some, because currently do not have a councilman in District 1. I would fully expect to be able to do something on this at the next projects meeting, which I'm not sure of the date on that. Are you, Councilman?
Second Monday in September.
Okay. So it should be ready to go.
Is there any way to speed that up? By the time we bid and mobilize, we're going to be getting closer into the late fall, and
Anything past October, you're dealing with wet weather.
Yeah, we can look at it from the projects committee standpoint, see about moving that up.
I just think for doing this, I think we need to kind of put that on the forefront. And then my last issue was, of course, District 1 council seat. I'd just like to encourage anyone that has an interest in this position to notify Bruce's office, the mayor's office, any one of the councilmen, I guess. I think we've had one or two that have emailed us with that wanted to be considered for this. Of course, we hate to have to go through with this again, but it's just something we have to do. So if there is anyone, make it known. We need to do something quick. But I'll say once again that District 1 has been in good hands. I know the mayor has stepped up a lot with District 1. I've had a few phone calls and emails regarding projects and different things in that district, and I'm sure every other councilman has too. So just because there's not someone sitting up here does not mean that district is not getting the attention or someone trying to oversee that as well.
Jody and I have a weekly meeting.
But that's all I wanted to say.
Mayor Aaron.
I'm not gonna go with the school business again. Talked about and talked about and talked about, and I think everybody that knows me knows my position. And I think Jody has a good idea about going down there. My thing is, what I would do is load some of those board members up on a school bus, haul their, what's down there, along with some parents of children that are in that building, and let them go through that building themselves and see exactly what those children have to live with. Us going down there and seeing it and reporting it back to them is not gonna water off a duck's back. They're not gonna pay any attention to us. They have to react. But I'd load those board members up and say, you come see this. You live in this for a day. Let them go to school the first day of school with those children. That's all I have to say. I'm not gonna get on a soapbox.
Yes, ma'am. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
All right, Ron, I think we had an executive session. That was a request. Is that right? So we'll move that to item 15. So what did we go into pre-meeting as far as what we think that time frame may be, because this is regarding sale of possible city property. Action may or may not be taken when we come back in. So do we have a time frame?
If you let me do it, no longer than 10 to 15 minutes.
All right. Can we say 15 minutes executive session? All right. Floor is open for someone to make a motion to go into executive session for no more than 15 minutes to discuss possible sale of city property.
I'll make that motion.
All right, that's a motion by Councilman Hogg. I will second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
Councilman Hogg,
Yes.
President Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Sullivan, Councilman Davis.
Yes.
Motion carries. We're in executive session. Is there anybody have anything for staff, or are y'all okay with them going home?
No vote.
Okay.
Staff can go.